One, go! Good day, ZBA. Welcome to your Lycanroc Week 5 recaps. I am your host, Yoram, the one who does these. So, first of all, let's go over to the standings where the playoff picture is getting really exciting. So, first place, we still have the pinning chessmen, still undefeated, still sweeping everyone, having a great season. Then we have three teams on 4 and 1, and they're also all tied for the score as well. So this is just head to head or just random scores there. The South Shore Umbrians, the Jinx Jolts, and the Seattle Swampert. And now this is where it gets really close. Place five. Let's say place 5 to 9. So five teams are 3 and 2 with like differentials of like pretty close as well, like +2, +1, and even a 0. They are the Dallas Duraludons, the Bird Swarm, the Black City Mambas, the Dope Dittos, the Long Island Ludicolo, and the Belgian Beldums. But then we also have two teams who are 2 and 3 right now, both on -2. So that's the Green Bay Pangors and the Royal Snorlaxes. Then we have one team on a 1 and 4 record, and then three teams on a 0 and 5 record. For the teams that are currently 0 and 5, it would be really difficult for them to make playoffs. Not impossible. Like if you win your 5 matches and end the season 5 and 5, there's still a chance to make it, but it's a low chance. But even though it's always fun to keep trying, and I play this just for fun. Like I'm 4 and 1 right now, but I have a tough matchup this week as well against the pinning chessmen myself. So I just wanna have fun. So yeah, and then like especially like places 5 to 12, they are all within one game of each other, so everything can change so hard. So I could not for the life of me call like, oh, that team is gonna make playoffs and that team isn't. Like there's a couple teams that are doing really good right now. One that is also our coach of the week this week. So let's skip this part and head over to the next part. The match of the week this week was between the Jinx Jolts and the New Orleans Ninetales. If you took a close look at the standings, you could already see how that match ended, but it was definitely a really close match. In all three matches, it was a three-game series, so yeah, that's always fun. And in all three matches, in the end, only one Pokemon remained on each side of the field. So that is definitely close. It was not a clean sweep. It was not an easy win for either of the parties. So Jinx Jolt did eventually take away the win in this one. And I think what he did really good this match is what his team is really good about is lowering the attack and special attack of his opponents. He of course has Arcanine with Snarl, which is phenomenal for this, and also Intimidate, of course. But his Galvantula is actually putting in a lot of work with Struggleback and even Hebra Skitter Smack as well. So it's mostly a support thing, which is like fun to see because you don't always get to see it. It's fun. It's just like one support mon that is not. I mean, it's usually used as a support mon, but it's just really fun because like it's a good lead. It's you can use it in a lot of different ways. So, game one, Arcanine was eventually the only one left standing. He did use it. I think he switched it in like maybe 2 or 3 times. So he started with Arcanine to get the Intimidate off, switched it out a bit later, and had it in again. And eventually it was the one that left standing. Then game two actually went to Securitin because he actually got some good. His DMAX was good that game. Oh wait, not Securitin. I'm sorry. Tiger. It was. His DMAX was really good. So yeah, he got everything off that he needed to. Of course, like he has Indeedee and Hatterene, and he also has his what you may call it, what is it called? Reuniclus. That's also really good in on the terrain. But I think he does rely a little bit too much on psychic terrain, and that's kind of what I dislike about it. Is because in my eyes, you need to have options in like a draft league format. Like if you're laddering, it's perfectly fine because everyone has just built a bit just a bit for it. But right now, the teams can specifically prep for the psychic terrain because it is. most of his team is gonna be revolving around that psychic terrain. So that is I would like to have some different options. So and he does have like a couple different options with like stuff like he has a couple ones that also fit outside it, but it's just his three main mons have to function in it. So yeah, that was the match of the week. Jolt eventually coming out on top, picking up the game 2-1. It was a very close series. So yeah, that's was a lot of fun to watch. So we'll head over to the next one. And this the Pokemon of the week this week was Metagross with the moves Hammer Arm, Ice Beams, Iron Head, and Protect. Might have been a fourth attack slot. I don't know. It might have been Assault Vestus. I did not actually see. I revealed Hammer Arm. He revealed Max Hailstorm, and he revealed Max Steel Spike. So I filled in Ice Punch and Iron Head because they are the most commonly used one of the Metagross moveset. Yeah, so game one, Metagross picked up 2 kills and died. And then it was this Slinky Peaches, and then she finished off the game, I think, with a Dusknoir. And then the second game, Metagross picked up 3 kills. Dusknoir also picked up one. So Dusknoir is putting in a lot of work as well. Metagross is just a monster. It's like Gmax, I mean Gmax, Dmax, just max Metagross. It's like it's so much damage. You really need to hit a burn on it to like kind of nerf it or hit a charm or whatever, or because it just I mean Hammer Arm is not that he the Ice Punch is because he had a really good ground type. But with the Iron Heads, like so with the Max Steel Spike and the Max Quakes, just setting up the extra defense, you can even Max Rockfall to set up the Sandstorm for him, so that's even gonna give him more defenses. So it's just so bulky if you can't deal with it. It can be so strong. So definitely the first month of the week. Yeah, the Black City Mamba is doing really well as well. This is one of the teams that's on a hot streak as well. The other team that's on a hot streak is this week Coach of the Week, so we'll head over to that. This week's Coach of the Week is Ninja with the dope dittos. This is not the actual logo. Zoo said he would send it to me, but then kind of forgot, and now I was too lazy to ask for it again, so I was just like, a normal ditto fits as well. He's happy. Look at him smiling. Yeah, one of the reasons we put it as Coach of the Week, he has been doing decently well the last couple of weeks. He took over the team when it was 0-2 in week, in the halfway to week 3. And he's 3-2 right now, so he turned the team around. Um, this game, I mean, you have the Rillaboom, you have the Exploit and Lycanroc. He did not use it. This week's team, it was the Togepi with, of course, Follow Me, which surprisingly took 2 hits sometimes. I don't know. I think it was Sash, but I haven't seen it use Sash. So, and then Shell Smash Blastoise, of course, to get it done, and then Cinderace just as a backup. It's so fast, and Libero is so broken. So yeah, definitely needs to be either made more expensive or I don't think we should ban Libero Cinderace. Libero is like it's a really fun ability, but it's so strong. It's like insanely strong. So yeah, it was a really good battle by him. I think who did he face again? Let me check real quick. I don't remember who he faced. Here, let me check real quick. CBA VGC schedule. Who did he face? Yeah, King Snorlax, which is he's been in a bit of a dry spell right now. He was doing really well early in the season, but he's hit a rough patch of form. But yeah, it is definitely of a tough battle. It has Regigigas Wheezing, it has a Registeel, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely well played by Ninja, picking up a lot of kills on his mom, and yeah, you'll see how many kills he has because if we go over to the kill death leaderboards on top right now, Cinderace with let's see how many kills has he got? 11 kills, 2 deaths plus 9. taking over the kill death leaderboard standings from Vaporeon, who is still on 8 kills, 0 deaths, because Joel just kind of, I think he just wants to keep it at that, doesn't want to ruin that KD. Then we have Quicks from the Dallas Duraludon, Moltres Galar. So that's nine kills, 1 death. Then we have Vanillix from the Pinning Chespint on 10 kills, 2 deaths. Then we have Metagross on 10 kills, 3 deaths from the Black City Mamba. So that's of course he picked up 5 kills this week, really getting that kills in because last week I think he got 3 as well. Terrakion, 12 kills, 5 deaths, plus 7 also from the Jinx Dolt. And you have Regirock, 9 kills, 3 deaths. Then you have another Dusknoir, as I said, picking up a lot of kills as well. 5 kills, 0 deaths. Then we have Blastoise, also from the Dope Ditto, 6 kills, 1 death. And then lastly, my very own Heatran, 9 kills, 4 deaths. So yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fun matches this week. The next week, I mean, it's practically this week because it's kind of late. Oh, already revealed some. I mean, you can watch them yourself. There's a lot of fun matches. Of course, I am facing Sikarit and I'm trying to beat him. But yeah, if you watch that match, you can see how that went because I kind of made a really big error in my squad selection. So yeah. So I would advise watching that match and please don't flame me for being bad. So thank you everyone for watching and we'll see you next week.